Maya Rudolph as Harris and Dana Carvey as Biden opened 50th season of Saturday Night Live. New York, Saturday Night Live began its 50th season with a parade of former co-stars, including Maya Rudolph as Vice President Kamala Harris, Andy Samberg as her husband Doug Emhoff, and Dana Carvey as President Joe Biden. "We've got to stay focused," Rudolph as Harris said at a mock rally in the show's cold open. "If we win together, we can end the drama law and the trauma law and go relax in our pajama laws." After bringing out running mate Tim Walz, played by comedian and actor Jim Gaffigan, she invited Samberg as Emhoff to the stage, and then, almost as an afterthought, Biden, played by the oldest of the group, the 69-year-old Carvey. "A lot of people forget I'm president, including me," said Carvey, best known on the show for playing President George H.W. Bush in the late 1980s. Rudolph and Carvey jointly delivered the Live from New York, It's Saturday Night that launched season 50 of the sketch comedy institution. Rudolph's return to play Harris, she won an Emmy for playing her previously, had been reported, but it was not certain when she would appear. The guest spots from Carvey, Samberg, and Gaffigan were all surprises. Designing Women starred Jean Smart, fresh off winning her 6th Emmy for her lead role in Hacks, was host, a role the 73-year-old has somehow never played in a 4-decade career. "I remember watching the first episode of SNL and thinking, someday I'm going to host that show," Smart said in her opening monologue, "and this is the first Saturday that fit my schedule." That first episode came on October 11, 1975, with Lorne Michaels at the helm, just as he is now. George Carlin hosted, and the nation got its first dose of the not ready for primetime players. Chevy Chase, John Belushi, Gilda Radner, Dan Aykroyd, Jane Curtin, Lorraine Newman, and Garrett Morris. There were 2 musical guests, Billy Preston and Janice Ian, playing 2 songs apiece, the norm in the early days. The country singer and rapper Jelly Roll had the music roll to himself Saturday, singing his songs Liar and Sober. Like Smart, he was a first-timer. Smart introduced Jelly Roll with her Hacks co-star Hannah Einbinder, the daughter of original cast member Newman. That debut show is documented and reenacted in the newly released Jason Reitman film Saturday Night, part of a wave of reflection and celebration the show is getting on the cusp of its 50th anniversary. Despite the showy guest stars on this Saturday night, regular cast members took on the bulk of the show, which quickly settled into its regular routine. James Austin Johnson was back playing Donald Trump at his own rally, saying he wanted Biden as an opponent instead of Harris. "We miss Joe Biden, folks," Johnson's Trump said. "What we wouldn't give to have him stand next to me and be old." Colin Jost and Michael Che returned for another season of the Mock News Weekend Update. There were so many insane political stories this summer, and everyone kept asking, Are you so bummed you aren't on the air right now?" Jost said to open the segment, and I was like, I have a feeling there's going to be more that happens when we get back. Rudolph, Carvey, Gaffigan, and Samberg joined Smart, Jelly Roll, and the cast on stage for the traditional sign-off. Upcoming episodes are scheduled to feature host Nate Bargatze with musical guest Coldplay, Ariana Grande with Stevie Nicks, Michael Keaton with Billie Eilish, and John Mulaney with Chappell Roan. Those shows will lead up to a 3-hour primetime special on February 16th that will serve as the official 50th season celebration. It's sure to feature a wide range of the many stars the show has spawned, including Bill Murray, Eddie Murphy, Billy Crystal, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Robert Downey Jr., Mike Myers, Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, and Will Ferrell.